In this video, we're going to learn how to add Tailwind CSS version 4 to a Django project via Tailwind CSS CLI. It's very quick and easy. We'll also see how to upgrade an existing Django project that already has Tailwind from a previous version installed via npm. So as you may know, Tailwind has recently had a major upgrade to version 4. This upgrade is pretty cool, but it also means that some of the ways in which you could add Tailwind to projects before are no longer valid. Also, you might need to upgrade your projects so that Tailwind works properly. This video has two parts. In the first part, we'll create a Django project together and we'll add Tailwind to it. The second part will be upgrading a Django project that already has Tailwind from a previous version. I'll be adding timestamps, so feel free to jump to the part that's relevant to you. Now let's start with part 1. In order not to bore you too much, I've already created an empty directory and I've created a virtual environment in it and activated it and installed Django. So right now, let's create a Django project. Django admin start project. Let's call it project. Okay, so our project was created. So let's cd into it. So cd project. And now let's create an app because we need a way to test if Tailwind works. So py start app, and let's call it app. Why not? Okay, so here's our app. Now let's go to settings.py and tell Django about our newly created app that we have fittingly called app. Okay, and now let's create a templates directory on the same level as manage.py because that's where we want to keep our base.html. That's going to hold our HTML boilerplate. So I'm going to copy the base.html example from the Django docs and just paste it. So the base.html we've pasted already has some elements. So how about we add some Tailwind classes so that we immediately know if it's working or not. So how about maybe we add these classes. Underline decoration sky 500. Okay, so I'll add it to the list element. And let's add those classes to the other list element. Okay, and now since we have added the templates directory to the base directory, we need to tell Django about that. So let's go to settings.py and let's add here base there /templates. So Django knows to look for templates in the base directory. Alrighty, now let's go to views.py in our app and let's define landing page view. Okay, and we want to render a template that we're probably gonna call landing.html. Okay, let's create it. So let's create a new directory, call it templates, and let's put the file landing.html inside it, and let's extend base.html. Alrighty, now let's not forget to write return. Okay, now let's go to urls.py and create a path to our landing page view. So first let's import it. And now let's create path and have our landing page be at the root of our URL. Okay, now let's pass the view and this should do it. So let's fire up terminal and migrate to create our database. Oh my god, I made a typo. So py manage.py migrate. Okay, cool. Now let's run server. So py manage.py run server. Okay, now let's follow link. Okay, so as expected, there is no styling applied to home or blog. Now let's add Tailwind and check again. First of all, let's check that we have Node and npm on our system. So I just fired a new terminal window and I'll check that I have npm first. So npm-v. Yes, I do. Now I'll check if I have Node. So node-v. I do. So I'm good to go. Now I will follow the instructions. Okay, so first step, install Tailwind CSS and Tailwind CSS CLI via npm. So let's copy the command and paste it. Hit enter. And then as per the docs, we're gonna need to import Tailwind in our CSS file, which means we're gonna need to create a CSS file. So on the same level as manage.py, let's create a new folder and call it static. And inside it, let's create another folder and call it src for source. And inside it, we can put our CSS file. We can call it styles.css, for example. All right, now let's copy the import statement and just paste it. Okay, so since we've created a static directory, let's tell Django about it. So back to settings.py. Let's scroll all the way down and let's add static files underscore dirs and let's set it to base dir /static. Now, what is the next step? So the next step is to start the Tailwind CLI build process. And there's a command. So what I'm going to do is just copy it. And I don't like the idea of having to write this command whenever I want to start the build process. So let's go to package.json and let's add scripts and let's add watch CSS and then paste that command. Okay, so the I here stands for input. So let's replace this path with the path to our CSS file right here. So project /static /source styles.css and over here as well, project /static instead of source, let's make it dist, and instead of output here, let's also make it styles.css. All right, now let's test our watch CSS command. Let's fire up terminal again and let's type npm run watch CSS, hit enter. All right, looks like it worked. Nice. Okay, so now let's go to our templates directory because we want to go to base.html. Actually, let's go to base.html straight away. And let's link to styles.css, the ones in this directory. So load static and then set href to static, and then we want to put the relative path to our CSS file, which is dist /styles.css. Okay, and now let's go back to our site and refresh. Yay, it worked. We've added Tailwind. Nice. All right, now let me show you how to update Tailwind in your Django project. So previously we have created an e-commerce website together and we've added Tailwind to it. And like we said, with the update from version 3 to version 4, the process of adding Tailwind to the project is different, especially if you've added Tailwind via NPM like we've done in the project. However, updating it is actually pretty easy. So to show you, I'm just going to create a new directory. Let's call it upgrade Tailwind. And let's just open it in Visual Studio Code. And now let's just clone our e-commerce site from GitHub. So git clone. And we want to clone it in this directory, so I'll just add a full stop. Now I'm gonna delete package lock.json. Now let's go to package.json because we are going to need to make changes to the build command. We're gonna need to add an @ here and /CLI right here, as it says in the docs. We also need to remove Tailwind directives and replace them with @import Tailwind CSS. So let's go to the static directory, to our source file or the input file, and let's remove the directives and replace them with @import Tailwind CSS. And this should do it. So let's fire up terminal, and actually let's delete the dist directory to see if the command will work. And now let's try the watch CSS command. So npm run watch CSS. Okay, looks like it worked. Now let's create venv, and let's make sure that requirements get installed as well. So while we wait, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and if you like the video, give it a like. Okay, I'm going to open a new terminal to make sure venv is active. Now let's migrate and run server. Now let's go to our site. Okay, everything looks good. So that's it. Super easy, right? I hope you found this video useful. If you have, give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.